Hey mamas, this is Ashley, the Decoding Mama, and today I wanted to share something kind of exciting. Today marks the end of my second full session of my spinning classes. I've been taking, each session is about a month long, and they meet Monday and Wednesday and the class is about an hour each time. And I usually get there maybe 20 to 30 minutes before that so that I can warm up. So pretty much like 2 days a week now, I've been exercising an hour and a half like each of those days, which has been what I've felt so amazing after doing that. At the beginning I was a little hesitant just because it was such a long time since I've done any type of like exercise in like a gym type setting, and it was amazing how fast my muscles were acclimated to doing that type of workout again. And with each class, I would come home super excited. Like I'd be telling my husband, like I felt like I was talking like a mile a minute because I was just so excited. I would talk about my class, and I just felt so much better. And after my daughter, and even a little bit before then, like I would do an exercise program, do it for like, a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, and then kind of stop. And then start up again, and then stop. So this is the first time in a really long time that it's been 2 months and going pretty strong. So I'm really excited about that. And I just kind of wanted to share, because right now I'm going through a little bit of a weight loss journey, and also just getting healthier after having my daughter. Because with my pregnancy, I gained, the normal amount of weight. But I was an eensy bit like overweight when I was pregnant with her, or before I got pregnant with her. So I was kind of like on that threshold, and of course after I had her, 10-15 pounds dropped off super fast, and then it kind of plateaued there. And I've lost a little bit, especially with the class that I've been taking, but also I've started making changes in my diet as well, and my husband has been super, super supportive. Last week he went to Costco and just got all of these like healthy snacks. So it's like he got almonds and walnuts. He got me like the huge thing of eggs. He got me some fruit. He got me some Greek yogurt. And he has been doing really well eating healthy. And so now we're both on that healthy eating journey together. It's a little bit different just because he eats meat and I don't. I'll eat fish every once in a while, but I still consider myself mainly vegetarian. And so it's a little bit different because he does eat a lot of like meat and that type of thing. So I've had to get really creative in kind of how I'm getting my protein. And I feel amazing after a couple months. Like I feel so much better than I did before, which makes me really want to continue. And of course there's days where you just want like a bar of chocolate or something crunchy, and so it can be really difficult. Just some things that kind of helped me is if you want to start eating healthier, just don't have that stuff in your house. If chocolate or candy or something sugary is your vice, get that out of your house. Get that out of your cabinets. If you don't want to like throw it away, because I understand like you don't want to be throwing away money, or if like your partner still, or your husband or partner still wants to eat it, then have them kind of put it in a different shelf. That way when you're opening the cabinet, you don't see it, because kind of out of sight, out of mind type of thing. And then also in the grocery store or any store, like say Target, I completely pass by those aisles that have all that junk food, because if I walk down, I'll be like, a bag or a box of it, it's fine. But then once you get home, you eat some, then you eat some more, and then, in like a day or two, like they're gone. So I have just completely avoided those aisles in the grocery store unless I absolutely need to go through them, and then I just kind of have like blinders on, and I'm like, okay, don't want any of that stuff. That's not on my list of things that I need. And that has been really helpful because and don't shop hungry or right after a workout, because for me, after I've had a workout, like there's so many things that sound really good and that I'm craving, but I just have to kind of like, okay, no, I'll get some food in me, and then I'll go shopping. And another thing is, if I do possibly have a craving for some sort of like fast food, because for the most part, In-N-Out is really the only kind of fast food that my husband and I eat. Or like we have a Taco Bell kind of close to us, and I pass by Taco Bell going to and from my spinning class. And when I feel like maybe I'll stop for some Taco Bell, get like a bean burrito or whatever, I in my mind, I make up all the reasons why. Like, oh, it's an inconvenience. Like, do I really want to wait in the line? Do I really want to pay, however much to do that? So I pretty much, by the time I get to where Taco Bell is, I've talked myself out of wanting it. And I actually did the same thing throughout my pregnancy. Like, if I ever wanted, like, some fast food, I'd be like, oh, do I really want it? No. Yeah, it sounds really good, but for, I would say 9 times out of 10, I would talk myself out of eating any bad food, because there's only one time during my pregnancy where I ate like a pint of ice cream, and that was it. Just that one time, and I'm like, I don't need to do that again. But also, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about those products. I don't know if they're on your Facebook feed as well. It seems like every like other post is on, like, for some sort of like detox program. And so now it's like there's tea, there's coffee, there's hot chocolate, there is a powder, a little tablet that just dissolves in water. And those ones, the problem with that is, so you do lose weight quickly, but if you read, one of the things is like, oh, you don't have to change the way that you're eating in order to lose the weight because of these ingredients. Well, usually the problem is some eating habits, or if you're not getting enough exercise or moving around enough, that's what kind of packing on the weight. So these products, they are just a quick fix. Okay, you lose, some weight really quickly, but if you stop taking whatever product, it comes right back on. And some of those products are like, between $40 and $60 a month, which for me, now when I think about, okay, do I really need this? So it's like $60 a month. That's 2 things of diapers. That is like 3 or 4 things of wipes. That's, snacks for her for like the entire month. So with that, is just, I feel like it's kind of a waste, because if you just start eating a little bit healthier, take away the money that you used to spend on that junk food and put it towards healthy food, you're breaking even, and you might be spending a little bit more on produce. It's just so worth it compared to just getting these products that are a quick fix. And if you're breastfeeding, like I am, you can't take these products because there's no real studies on how it affects like the breast milk, how it'll affect your child, and it's just not a good idea to kind of do one of those like detoxes when you're breastfeeding, because I've definitely, like, I've looked into it and just kind of seen, because I was curious, and I have taken those products in the past, but they didn't work, or they didn't work long term. So it was a quick fix, but then if I didn't change my habits, then the weight would creep right back on, and then I was at square one, spending more money on these products. So I know it's very, very tempting to just get rid of like those last 5 or 10 pounds, but if you just get a little bit more focused on and being more mindful of what you're eating, how much you're moving, if you're getting enough exercise, it's really going to pay off. And then your child is going to see, oh, my mom is super healthy because they eat really well and they're moving, so that kind of trickles down to them. Because with my daughter, we don't eat, since we're not eating that bad food, she doesn't see us eating that, and she is only getting that food that young children should be getting, like the fresh fruit and vegetables, the right protein for her. So it's just, there's so many benefits of just tweaking your habits just a little bit, just so that you're healthier in the future. So that's just a little bit of what I've gone through, and hopefully maybe that will help you as well. But thank you for watching, and remember, Mama, you got this. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Also comment on what you liked and what you'd like to see in the future. I'm really looking forward to making more videos, and see you next time.